And now with less death. Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back to more of Metroid Prime. Last time I died, I actually got my first game over. And I'm now recalling, in earlier episodes, I had guns on saying, boy, the puzzles will kill me. It won't be the enemies, it'll be the puzzles. It was the enemies. The enemies got me my first KO. Game over, what do you want to say? Anyway, now that we're here in this particular room, and once again, this is a variation. This is a room that I remember because of this right here. So rotating sections, they can be moved and to gain access to different areas. Rotation of the pillar will alter the path of magnetic rail tracks, yada yada. So basically, we have to rotate the center platform here in order to get places. But with what's available now, actually, let me get back out of the ball form. Let me look here. So the yellow track. The yellow track currently does not connect. Is this labeled as, I think that's labeled as bleu. So that wants me to spin blue to go anywhere. If I'm reading this right. But to go anywhere like right away, I would like to get yellow. So I guess it just flat out rotates the whole thing. Okay. So let's take red up and see what happens. It probably won't be anything good, but let's take red up. But yeah, this particular like rotating platform, I do remember from like various the one playthrough I did see. I like how I said various when it's only one. Dang it. This rotating platform of sorts is basically my only is like one of the few things I know of this game, and I know that's a headache for this game. So just be prepared for me to get lost trying to do this. Case in point. I mean, I can only. Oh shoot! I was in there, and I proceeded to not. Oh, I have to stay in there with the bomb. I can only go so far. Yeah, I was about to say, wait, I can go do a thing. No, I can only go so far with this with how it's set up. Simply because I wish I could see what's going on around here. Okay. Well, where does the yellow track lead me? Nowhere. Good to know. This may take me a hot minute because I don't know what track is going to lead in what direction. I just remember, for some reason, there is a visceral memory of this. Oh, hey, the blue's where I wanted to go. There's a visceral memory in, like, almost like a core memory, if you will, in the back of my head of seeing that hologram, be like, okay, why is that hologram there? That makes no sense why it's there. Also, you have to boost ball to get up into it. Neat. Anyway. So it's Chutes and Ladders Day. I hope everybody is ready and brought the number 2 pencil to write down how to get through this, because I forgot my pencil at home. Oh, or I could look at the very obvious red. Look at the very obvious tells of red. You know, just a reminder that I'm very stupid. I'm very stupid. Very, very stupid. I could look at the very obvious red drop-off point and be like, oh, that's how I'm supposed to get anywhere. Haha. Funny dat. What a funny story, Mark. No one here is a name Mark Scooter. Shut. Actually, I don't know. Somebody could be a name Mark. And then they can feel called out by me. I'm calling you out, Mark. We're going to the Denny's parking lot. Do not ask for help. Like, that's when you know stuff's about to go down, is when someone says Denny's parking lot. Just nothing good happens in the Denny's parking lot. Alright. Oh, there's no swoop the whoosh here. I mean, there is a way to get back up there. I just have to jump and bomb, and yeah. There is a way back up there. It's just not very present. Okay. Hi! So, oddly enough, for these creatures, the ones that are the easiest to take care of are actually probably the wave beam ones. Or the wave beams. just because they actually, you know, take damage from wave beam. I'm gonna open this up really quick. Okay, that's more room. Never mind. I want to go to the top first. Oh, I can't do anything here because of this large structure. It's probably benzonite or bendizium. Oh, also, if I can see it, let me scan it now because I'll forget later. So I'm very much being forced to go in this door right now. Got it. Oh, hey. More of the thing that killed me last time. Wait, is there a hold on. Hold on. First of all. You... What cheek? Hold on, I can hit this. There. Now I may look around the room at my own leisure. Oh, can I have that, please? I would like the big health, so I can have the not die, thanks. Now, I'm not sure why they would put one of those high when low is the only place to go. Superhero landing, nailed it. Yeah, there's not really anything else to like that you can see to open up here. I like how I say that, and now it looks like there's something up there. Go back up for a minute. Because, like, it looked like there was a doorway somewhere here. Like, an additional doorway up there. Like, nope, just the light source. Never mind. Good landing. Stuck it. Is that an elevator? Oh, because if level 1 wasn't bad enough, let's go to level 2. Sure, why not? Oh, I thought it was going to be a proper transition. No, it's not a proper transition. I was waiting for like a proper loading screen, like, okay, you're now going further into the depths. Oh, I remember something I was going to bring up. So, wrong visor. I'm pretty sure it was actually just last episode, but I'm going to... Explosions? I know, I feel like it was just last episode, but I'm going to bring it up again. Here, where it's like, oh yeah, in Metroid games there's always like X amount of missiles in the game that you have to get, and usually it's like right on the edge of the maximum hexadecimal value. What? Oh. He was waiting in ambush. Anyway, I was saying, you know, like there's always a maximum amount of missiles. For some reason, in most Metroid games, it's like just below maximum hexadecimal value. This is once again the case in this game because, like I said, I would in between episodes. I actually went and looked up how many. Actually, let me look at something here. I went and looked up how many missiles there are in this game, and I wasn't far off the mark. There are 250 missiles total, and when you get your missiles for the first time, you start off with like, I think it was 15, maybe 10. So 240 divided by 5. Why am I having trouble with 240 divided by 5? 48 missile tanks? 48 or 47 missile tanks in the game? Oh, good. Great. I love seeing new creature. Elite pirate Phazon advance. Stop. I said I was going to die to this. I said I was going to die to something like this. Our potent foes. Their energy siphon system absorbs beam weapons shots. Concussion-based weapons. Well armed, the elite pirates effective in close combat and at a distance. Oh, so I have to sidestep everything. Tell me I'm just looking at it and it's not going to wake up. Tell me I'm just looking at it, it's not going to wake up. Tell me I'm just looking at it, it's not... What's that? Okay. Well. We're just gonna dance around this pole then. Okay. Well, he just holds these shots, I guess. Even though I'm using grenades. Actually, wait. Whenever you want to stop. Have fun. Oh, that's a shockwave. Have fun with that. No, there's no way 2 super missiles did it. I realize they're Poe, but there's no way 2 super missiles KO'd him. 2 super missiles KO'd him. I'm a little mad. Anyway, required meeting time. Investigations to possible ingress points for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent life-force readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of Phazon from the Phazon core at the heart of the impact. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to the vast deposits of Phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. Yes, let's go and attack the creature that's absorbing radiation. By the way, radiation, kind of very potent and kills most things. So if something eats radiation, probably dummy strong. Security Command is issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns its bioform, Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. Samus, you don't have a lot of friends, do you? This is the point where someone looks at the Smash Brothers roster and says, man, so many Metroid reps. Only one of them is friendly. Nutrient Mat, Elite Pirate, and Rationing. What? Yeah, I like how my first reaction after scanning it is, let's shoot it! Oh. Ice Trooper. Well, that's gonna suck for you. Hold on. Hold that thought. You got a buddy up there? Got a nice buddy up there? Tell him to come down here. I want to ask him something. I want to ask him something. Scooter, do not taunt the space pirates. Anyway. Elite failure to comply with the result of 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. Don't eat the stuff that we're feeding as an experiment. You will be paid for the rest of your life. Oh, so basically, hey, Samus is out here. Samus is out here. Take care of her, please. 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 Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based on data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterwards. Man, imagine not being able to be ballin' at whatever cost. Anyway, the music is still kicking off, so that means there is at least one more enemy here. I'm gonna assume it's another ice trooper. Yep. Man, you just walked. Oh, there's a third one up there. Where are you? There you are. Man, You just walked into a whole case of bad day with that move. I just like that, I'm just kind of skimming through this really quick. These ones that are orange, you know, I'm not going to read them, so if you really want to read them, you can. I'm kind of just skimming and scanning everything. But, what is it? I do like that. Keep in mind, timeline-wise, and I did write this note, now it's fresh in my head. Timeline-wise, in terms of, like, the overall arcing Metroid lore, this game is, like, right after the very first Metroid game. So basically, this is basically the revenge story of the pirates. Even though there's a game called Metroid 2, but that's not the sequel. This 5-game stint of the Prime games, 5-game stint, by the way, of the Prime games, happens right after the first Metroid game. Which is really weird to me at this point, where I'm someone just like, oh yeah, I've played like a majority of 2, like a big majority of 2 actually. Like, died to the final boss, gave up level of Metroid 2. Super Metroid, Fusion, and Dread. And so in my brain, I have to tell myself, no. The one you played on the Game Boy that you ran away from, that's not the second game like you thought it was. Oh, readings. Okay, I can deactivate it at some point. I'm gonna do everything. I'm just gonna read everything that isn't like red color first, and then we'll go into. We'll read the red ones together. We'll have togetherness reading time. I would love to know what the period of a decacycle is. Like, in my head, a decacycle tells me 10 at, like, it's the base root of 10 or decade. So it tells me 10 time units. Me thinks 10 years. It could be 10 weeks. It could be 10 months. How do I tell you this lately? You don't need to worry about that increase in rationing to the space pirate. Anyway, red time. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at the Chozo ruins sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to palpify another attack. Science team believes that these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. I shot him already. Analysis continues on these cursed ruins and the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to the strange artifacts that belong in the temple. But we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution on this matter. So we must redouble our efforts. X-Ray Squadron will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. Could you report them to me? Because there's probably missiles behind them. I like missiles. I like blowing things up. Results are in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in the great Chozo Empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. You could have just said the remnants remain, or remnants of their society exist. You're making tongue twisters out of nothing. Please! We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from the dead race and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. Well, that's rude. Honor the dead, dude. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of these artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. So the artifacts are required. Great. Okay. Hooray! Force field offline. And one last little bit of reading. We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover locations of the Chozo artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved in the statues in this abominable temple. In this abominable temple. Dude, you're shredded. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost. And command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. I produced a result. It involved a missile. Anyway, before we go up through this door, I think I'm gonna call things here. So we got to meet an Phazon infused elite pirate, which actually wasn't that bad, just 2 super missiles, and he fell like a sack of bricks, which is a little sad. But I imagine anything going forward is not, yeah, it's not gonna be that great. Anyway, everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Metroid Prime, and come back next time when we'll continue through this second level of the Phazon mines. And my hope is that we'll find a grapple beam somewhere in here. Or another beam altogether. And I just want to keep exploring. I want to explore, man. I want to have this game crack open and let me explore. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.